Uh-oh. Sounds like somebody's got a case of the Mondays.
Now, do you think Cosby's legacy will be hurt?
Yeah.
You do, huh? I mean, there was a comedian, Patton Oswalt, he told me, I think the worst part of the Cosby thing was the hypocrisy. And I disagreed.
You disagree with that?
Yeah. I thought it was the raping. That's my feeling. Most rapists are hypocrites. You don't meet many go, I like raping, and I know it's not politically correct, but by God, people go, well, he's not being a hypocrite, and that's the worst part.
One time a guy handed me a picture of me. He said, here's a picture of me when I was younger. Every picture is of you when you were younger. Ain't that about time someone said that?
You guys know Imagine Dragons?
Imagine Dragons eats nuts off your face.
Kermit the Frog representing himself on a murder charge.
Well, golly, I understand that the prosecution has presented a really compelling case. And obviously, Fozzie Bear was a close friend.
Oh, no.
But ask yourself this question. If I were to be the one that killed Fozzie Bear, why would I have recorded going to see him alone that night? Wouldn't I have wanted to cover that up? Doesn't this speak that I've been framed? My name written in the ledger of the motel was written in pink glittery ink. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you've been watching me in a really toxic situation for decades. And nobody's done anything. I understand there's a gender dynamic, but Miss Piggy is 4 or 5 times my physical size. She's incredibly strong, and I know that she's in
the Johnny.
Yeah, Teach?
There are 3 ducks on a fence, and if you shoot one with a shotgun, how many ducks are left?
Well, Teach, if I shoot one of them with a shotgun, the loud noise is going to make them all fly off.
Oh, no, there'll be 2 ducks left if you shoot them with a shotgun, but I like the way you're thinking.
Well, Teach, I've got a question for you. There are 3 women coming out of an ice cream parlor. One is biting her ice cream cone, one is licking it, and one is sucking on it. Which one is married?
Oh, gee, Johnny, I'm the one sucking on the ice cream?
No, Teach, the one with the wedding ring on her finger. But I like the way you're thinking.
Of course you do.
You're acting like you don't like me.
I do like you.
How do I know?
I tell you you're amazing. You're beautiful.
Everybody has told me that before.
Because it's true.
I feel like every time someone tells me that, they leave me.
I'm not going to do that.
They say that too.
I'm different.
How?
I'll give you something different.
What's that?
Laughter and a hand to hold.
I've heard that one before.
I'll give you the keys to my house and choke on.
Oh, where's choke on?
Choke on these nuts. Peace.
How come every boring person on Tinder claims they love going on adventures? But when I ask if they wanna travel to Cambodia to excavate the long-lost artifacts of Battambang, so we can hold a seance to summon Krasu, the ghost of the girl who haunts the land, who floats around with her insides out and eats all the farmers' cattle, to set her spirit free, prevent a group of local pirates finding the artifacts before we do and selling them on the black market as we infiltrate their base and shoot them in the face and give them a taste of our fists. Find out Krasu was in on the job and she's the boss. What a Shyamalan twist! And now we have to take her down using the power of friendship. Then we blow the place to smithereens and make it to the copter just in time and ride off into the sunset. I get blocked.
Dick's Oyster Farm, it's better to shuck it before you suck it. How may I help you? I'm in here in your party. Shady Hardware, our hose will definitely dig up the past. How may I help you? We also have Groupons. Martin's Mirror Factory. What you see is what you get. If you don't like what you see, blame your mother. Cannibal Hotline, remember they're your friends, not food. How can I help you? Donner, party of 6.
I'm dying.
Let me ask you something.
When you come in on Monday and you're not feeling real well, does anyone ever say to you, sounds like someone has a case of the Mondays?
No. No, man. Shit, no, man. I believe you get your ass kicked saying something like that, man.
From Filthy Martini Studios in Ontario, California, it's the Foos Show!
Hey, what is up, everyone? I am Josie.
And I'm Steph.
Thank you all so very much for listening into the Foo Bar Show. Remember to follow, like, and comment on our socials at Foo Bar Show. That's FOO Bar Show. And listen at FOOBarshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts, and we'll keep fooing it up like a bunch of foos. Ain't that right, Steph?
That's right.
Steph, today's going to be a good one. You want to know why?
Why?
Because it's Mario Day.
Oh.
March 10th of every year. You know, Mario.
I know, I get it.
I'll explain it to you later.
Oh, okay.
Hey, it's Mario Day. There's a lot going on. We have a lot of Mario stuff to talk about and geeking out. At least I do, Steph.
Oh?
And yeah, I mean, when's the last time we even talked about Mario? Last year's Mario Day?
Probably. And
when the movie came out?
And when we went to
Super Nintendo World and,
yes.
and Universal Studios.
Yes.
Hollywood. Yes. Yeah. I think Mario deserves its due at least once a year. And there's a lot going on this year, so we're going to get into that a little bit later. But what's up with you, Steph? What's going on? What's the haps?
Oh,
what are you drinking today? Is that just like a pint of vodka right there?
It's just water. It's just a little tasty water.
It's very boring.
I'm a little parched. It's, you know what? We're doing this very late, and so I didn't want to drink.
Well, I'm having water too. Mm-hmm. This is Modelo Oro. This is 90 calories and only 3 carbs. There's tons of water in there too. 4% though, 4% alcohol.
It's beer flavored water.
There you go. Yeah, so what's happening there, Steph?
Oh, just chilling. We went to Jitlada yesterday. The famous Thai spot.
Oh yeah, the Thai spot.
I don't even. It was just yesterday.
I didn't know what it was called. I was at a Thai place. I ate Thai food. I had some duck. It was delicious.
It was delicious.
And it's called what again?
It's called Jitlada, and it's a very
Bless you.
It's a very well known spot in LA. And you know what? I was surprised with the prices. The prices are just average prices.
It was pretty,
because it's like a really bougie spot. I mean, you know, a lot of celebrities go there.
Particularly Matt Groening. Matt Groening, the Simpsons creator, he has a bunch of stuff on the walls, like a bunch of just like sketches. And he even sketched the chef in like this really professional looking Simpsons character. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Yeah. It was not. It was nice to experience like a different restaurant or a new restaurant because your diet is so strict. We eat at home. We have food at home, and this is an ingredient household, so you know, not adventurous at all outside.
How dare you?
Wow.
How dare you?
Okay, name your favorite restaurant then.
In and Out.
Yes. Yeah. No. That's a good one.
I also like going to the Crazy Chicken every now and then.
Oh, the Crazy Chicken.
The Crazy Chicken.
Very good.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was fun, and then we went to Tiki-Ti after, which is always a nice spot.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's what's going on.
Tiki-Ti is another kind of landmark, right? In LA.
Oh yeah. Yeah, a solid spot. It's been there for...
It's a tiny little hub.
Over 55 years.
It's been around for a little while, and their drinks are great. I mean, it's worth it. They're pretty generous with the amount of alcohol they put in there. They're probably like $15 for the cheaper ones, and maybe no more than $20 to $25 for the stronger drinks. But either way, you're leaving pretty good. And then there's this guy in there. I think his name is Jim. Old guy. He looks like the Zigzag guy. The guy on the Zigzag smoking papers. Old guy with the very, very long...
is that him?
Isn't it? Yeah. Because they have a drink named after him.
I don't know what he looks like.
That was him.
Okay.
Who's the zigzag guy? I don't know if he's a zigzag guy. He's probably not the zigzag guy, but he's Jim. He's the guy from from the Jim's drink. They named the drink after. I forget the name of the drink, but it has
Jim's drink.
It's probably just Jim's drink.
No, I don't know.
It's not?
Some kind of Jim special or something like that.
The Jim special. That sounds more accurate, actually. But,
sure.
Anyway, Tiki-Ti, and it's T-I, right?
Yes.
Tiki-Ti.
Yeah, it's one of those spots where you have to get there early because the place is so small.
You're going to end up in line.
Otherwise, you're going to have to wait until like the first round of people leave.
Yeah.
And then you could be waiting for like
We've been pretty fortunate.
Yeah.
We've been pretty fortunate for being the first wave of people who have been able to get in. We've only gotten twice.
Yeah, well, I think it's because like our friends figured it out.
Mm-hmm.
Like you had to get there early.
Yeah, and it's like not that. I mean, it makes for a good mid-afternoon event where we have to get there at what, like 4:30. They open up at 5 or some shit like that.
Yesterday they opened up at 6, but even then we were only there for like an hour, and then we were back like home before 9 o'clock.
It was pretty sweet. No, we were back home at like 7 or 8, and we were just we were rejoicing about
so
how
early.
Like we still have time for activities.
Yeah,
and then we kept drinking at their house, so that was cool.
We did go to a Smart and Final, and
right, you got cereal and
we were shopping for snacks, and I was like, oh, let's get these Eggos, and
we had Eggos.
We devoured the entire box.
Yeah, it was great.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're here. And it's Mario Day, Steph.
Yes.
So let's. You want to get on with it here?
I guess.
Let's
Let's just get on with it.
You want to talk about something else?
No.
Oops.
We can do it. Okay.
Okay. All right. Well, here we go. Steph.
What?
It's Mario Day, as I've been saying for the last few minutes, and I've got a trivia quiz for you. I mean, you like Mario, right? You've been playing Mario games since you were a little girl.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So
the original Nintendo, the NES system.
Right. And beyond. So yeah, you ready? Do you have your thinking cap on? Your quizzing.
The internet is open in front of me.
No cheating. No cheating. All right, here we go. Anyway. Okay, Steph. I think I have like 10 questions for you, and just let me know what you think the answers are. And if you, and I think I'll give you 5 out of 10. 5 out of 10 and you win. How about that? That seems fair, right?
Okay. Sure. Yes.
All right, let's see how much you know Mario. All right, here we go. Number 1. Who is Mario's fraternal twin?
Wario.
Oh, really? All right, well, hang on. I got to get that. It's Luigi. It's his fraternal twin.
I thought this was a trick question.
No, not a trick question.
Do over. I misread the question.
No, no, you didn't. All right, number 2. You're off to a bad start here, Steph. Who is Mario's very first nemesis? The very first nemesis.
Isn't it King Koopa?
Wow, Steph, god damn it. It's Donkey Kong.
What the?
You don't remember playing Mario, like when it was, he gets on those ladders and then Donkey Kong's throwing those barrels and he has the princess right next to him that he's trying to save?
What came out first, Donkey Kong?
No. Mario, that was the very first Mario game where it was like multiple levels with ladders and he has to get up there and dodge all these barrels that Donkey Kong is throwing at him.
I've never played that game.
Oh my God. All right, you're off to an awful start here, Steph.
Hey,
Yeah.
Lower your voice. Lower your voice. How dare you? I'm doing this for the fans.
Don't get all indignant.
I am ruining these answers for you guys.
Okay. Next one. Where is Mario from?
Where is Mario from?
Yes.
The sewers?
I'll give you another shot. The sewers? He's not a Ninja Turtle.
That's where he comes out of.
I'll give you another shot at this.
Is it in America?
Yes.
New Jersey?
All right. Why do you... no, Steph. He's from Brooklyn.
I don't know this.
It was in the movie.
I don't remember. Oh, well, I mean, I remember the movie, but I don't remember specific details. You're just making stuff up at this point.
Next question. In which game did Yoshi first appear?
Isn't it Super Mario Brothers? Part 2?
Try again.
3, 4, 5?
You're really starting to piss me off, Steph.
I don't know. I never played these games.
What? What are you talking about?
You just assumed that I had a Super Nintendo growing up and that I was able to play all the other Super Mario games outside of the NES system.
The correct answer is Super Mario World.
Super Mario World. What is Super Mario World?
It was on the Super Nintendo.
No, that was my answer.
Which track is present in every Mario Kart game? Which track is present in every Mario Kart game?
What is Mario Kart? I'm just kidding. That star one.
Come on, you're almost there.
That's all I got.
Come on, Steph.
The star track. I have no idea. There's names for tracks? I don't know why you're so mad. What is it called?
Rainbow Road.
Rainbow Road. Okay, that sounds
Bruh.
How many did I get wrong so far?
I want to go home.
You are home.
Oh, that was fast. In which game did Mario first have the ability to ride Yoshi?
Super Mario World 2?
No. Try again.
Yoshi's World.
All right. This is ridiculous. Yeah, you've already lost. You've already lost the game.
Just finish the questions. What's the answer? I'm learning here.
Super Mario World. In which game did Mario first have the ability to fly?
Isn't that the one where, like, if he gets that squirrel leaf that he can, like, fly or kind of, like, jump higher?
And what game is that?
Super Mario World 2.
No.
Or 1. Super Mario Brothers 2. What is it?
Super Mario 3.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's the one where he's a raccoon. You were almost there with the leaf. You were almost there with the leaf.
Is it a raccoon or is it a squirrel?
He's a raccoon. He has a raccoon tail.
Oh, I remember him being
striped.
Because he was brown.
I'd like for you to get one right.
I would like to as well, but I've never played any of these games except for the original one.
You're a lying liar who lies. In which game does Bowser first appear as a playable character?
Mario Kart.
Oh my goodness. I get to play this sound. It's about fucking time. That's one.
You're welcome.
Good job there, Steph. Don't act like you fucking won.
Hey, that's a win for me.
This one should be an easy one.
We'll see.
Yeah, I guess. What is the color of Bowser's eyes?
I don't know. I've never looked him in the face. His eyes are yellow.
They're red. They're red. His eyes are red. Okay. What is the maximum number of lives a player can have at any time in the original Super Mario Brothers?
99.
How did you know that?
I told you, I've played the one game.
All right. Hang on, let me count how many questions that's been. I think that was the 10th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You've got 2 out of 10.
Can I have like 2 other bonus questions?
Okay. Bonus questions. All right, let's see.
Bonus questions.
We got 2 more bonus questions for Mario Day, the one day we're supposed to be celebrating. All right.
This is a celebration. It's a celebration of the lack of knowledge that I have about Mario. And you're just pooping all over it.
Poop from a butt. Okay. What is the name of the... All right, you're not going to get this one. I'm trying to pick one you would likely get. Okay. You're just awful. Okay, here we go. What is the rarest item in Super Mario Kart?
Oh, Super Mario Kart. Isn't that... Isn't the rarest item?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't there something that, like, if you get it, like, it will transport you to the front of the line? Is it that thing?
What is it?
I don't know what it's called.
It's the ghost. It's a ghost.
It's the ghost.
The ghost. All right. One more, Steph.
What does the ghost do?
I don't know. I've never gotten it. It's so rare.
Just wipes out all the other players?
I don't honestly, I think it makes you invisible.
I don't know how that... Okay.
Okay, I'm trying to pick another one here that that you would probably get.
Yeah.
No, these are
anything related to the first game.
Oh, then I gotta scroll all the way up. Okay.
You've already asked me all those questions. Why are they in order?
Okay, here's probably the easiest one you'll get today.
Okay.
What is Mario's catchphrase?
Is it his catchphrase?
Yeah, what's his catchphrase?
Isn't it supposed to be like, it's a me, Mario?
Yeah!
Okay.
I would have also accepted Mario time and let's go.
Okay.
Mario time. Let's go.
I don't think I've ever heard him say Mario time, but those are probably in the other games that I haven't played before. Mm-hmm.
All right. I mean, there's you didn't win.
Oh.
So I want to play the winning theme, but you didn't win.
No, I didn't. You were so sure that I was going to get all of these. And
I want to play this so bad, so I'm gonna do it anyway.
You don't understand the aggravation that's coming out of this guy right now. It's just like there's just a heat wave of just pure anger emitting from him right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. No, see, he won't even look at me. He won't even talk to me. I don't even know if he wants to do the rest of this podcast.
Right, this is going to be a short one, guys.
Get out.
All right. It's Mario Day, as I've been saying for the last few minutes.
Really?
It's a Mario Day bonanza, Steph. And there's I'm just going to list off a few things that Nintendo is doing for Mario Day in 2025. Nintendo is offering a $349 Switch deal. There's a sweepstakes or some other things, but bring home the bundle-roo, Steph. To mark the annual Mario Day celebration, which falls on March 10th, Nintendo is offering a $349.99 Nintendo Switch OLED model, plus Super Mario Bros. Wonder Bundle, which includes the console, a digital copy of Super Mario Bros. Wonder, and a 3-month Nintendo Switch Online membership. Nintendo says that this bundle offers a combined savings of a whopping $67.98. There's also big discounts on Mario favorites starting on March 9th. So if you're listening to this, you're a day late, but I think you can still get up on this. Fans could grab top titles like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Super Mario Odyssey, and Super Mario RPG for $39.99 at major retailers like Best Buy, GameStop, Walmart, and Target. Mario vs. Donkey Kong will also be available at the price tag of just $29.99. And then there's also a sweepstakes to win a trip to Super Nintendo World here at Universal Studios Hollywood. It would give one lucky fan and 3 guests the chance to visit the new Universal Epic Universe. Oh no, I'm sorry, my mistake. Not in Hollywood, but the one in Orlando, Florida. The prize includes access to Super Nintendo World, where guests can explore attractions themed around Mario Kart, Donkey Kong Country, and more.
That's pretty good.
And that's not all, Steph.
Please.
In partnership with JetBlue Airways, Nintendo has introduced a Mario-themed aircraft dubbed the Cloud Top Cruiser. It's an Airbus A320 restyled jet, which features characters like Mario, Luigi, Peach, Bowser, and even the in-flight screens are decked out with Mushroom Kingdom flair. So it's just, a fancy JetBlue plane that's decorated like Mario stuff. Let's see what else they got here. They got a Nintendo Sound Clock Alarmo. It's a clock. It's a wake-up kind of clock. You can get it at GameStop and Walmart.
Okay.
And many, many more. So Nintendo's really kind of busting out a couple things to make Mario Day pretty exciting this year, Steph.
Yeah, I like it. I do enjoy the Super Mario World at Universal. I haven't been to the Florida one, though.
And I'd love to go to the one in Tokyo. You got to know that they're going all out at that one.
Oh, yeah.
One day.
One day.
One day.
One day.
Steph, what else? What do you got for Geeking Out today? What else? I see some Batman stuff over there. What's going on? What's going on over there?
Batman Hush Part 2 is finally coming out. After 23 years, we're getting a sequel to the original Batman Hush. And this one is titled Batman Hush, but the U is replaced with a 2H2SH.
Okay.
Hush.
Is this a comic book or?
It's a comic book.
Okay.
So this is actually coming out with Batman number 158 on March 26th. So it's coming up. I can't find any synopsis for Hush 2 because it's very hush hush.
Oh.
I'm sure it's out there, but there's people teasing that Jason Todd might be
the new Hush.
Yeah, the new Hush. We'll see what happens. The original Hush.
It was Riddler, right?
No, the original Hush was a guy named Elliot, and it was Bruce Wayne's childhood friend that decided that he was gonna wreak havoc on him.
Then why did they change it for the animated movie to Riddler?
Oh, that's a good question.
Probably just to appeal to people who don't know much about Batman lore, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the original one, the story depicts a mysterious stalker, head wrapped in bandages, who seems intent on sabotaging Batman from afar and uses a large number of guest appearances by Batman villains. And it also emphasizes romantic feelings between Batman and Catwoman. So that is, that is the synopsis for Hush, the first one. So I don't know if it's going to be a continuation of that or if it's going to be something else entirely with this Hush 2. But fans have been, you know what? You're right. because I forgot the ending. It was in his epilogue to face off with Elliot, Batman discovers that the true mastermind is the Riddler.
So like the Riddler was feeding him information?
Yes, but the masked figure is his friend.
Okay.
Do you remember that?
In the animated movie, it was all Riddler. Like there was no mention of the. Well, maybe there was, and I just don't remember.
Yeah, you remember the guy that had like bandages on his face?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was his friend Elliot, but it ended up being like the Riddler that was feeding him all the stuff.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So March 26th.
It's coming up.
It's coming up. Batman issue number 158. And you know what? A lot of people have started to go digital, but I feel like with these type of big events,
you want the physical
you want the
copy.
physical one.
Yeah.
Because it's such a milestone, and especially since it's very anticipated. Hush was such a beloved story.
It was a really good story.
For DC. Because you know historically DC will just write themselves into a hole, but like this one thing happened within our lifetime, and it was so good.
Yeah. It was. I remember it being really, really, really good. I mean, I only really know the animated movie. Did you end up reading the comic book?
Yeah, we have it. Yeah, we have it. Yeah, we have it. There's two volumes. There's volume 1, volume 2, and I believe that I talked about it years ago on the pod.
Probably.
So I have both those volumes. I didn't do like the play by play with getting each individual issue. So I just ended up getting the volumes when they came out.
Tight.
Afterwards.
Cool. Well, good shit, Steph. Do you have anything else?
No.
I have one last thing for Geeking Out. We've been watching Invincible, and there's one more episode left. If you're caught up to like right now, we just saw the second to last episode of season 3, and it set up one of the biggest showdowns from the comics. So Mark Grayson, which is played by Stephen Yeun, right? And the heroes of Earth face off in a deadly battle against Angstrom Levy and his army of evil Invincible. So that just happened in this episode, and that was pretty great. It was pretty epic.
It was like very stressful to watch.
Yeah.
Like you felt for him. You felt for Invincible.
However, we thought that everything was great. Everything was like, all right, fine. You know, they're gone. That's it. He won, or I wouldn't say that he won, but they're gone. Like they're out of the way now. They're not going to destroy Earth anymore. But then there's a true final villain of the season at the end of this episode that we just saw. The Viltrumite Conquest has arrived on Earth to confront Mark about his failure to prepare the planet for a takeover by the Viltrum Empire. Do you know who plays Conquest?
Oh, like. No, the voice actor?
Yeah.
No.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
All right.
And people are saying that this is the long-awaited, anticipated, unlikely Walking Dead rematch.
Hell yeah.
Of Stephen Yeun and Jeffrey Dean Morgan. You know, this isn't the first time that they've faced off. This is they're reuniting in many ways, and
I wonder if
it's another comic book by Robert Kirkman, which is also very hilarious. So Robert Kirkman knew what he was doing here.
They cast them appropriately.
Of course. So everybody's like pretty excited about this. Like, who's actually going to win this time? If Jeffrey Dean Morgan gets a bat and beats the shit out of Invincible again, not only will this be very satisfying, but I'd be like, all right, no, Robert Kirkman's really just letting us have it.
Right? At some point during the fight, he's got to take out that bat.
Yeah. Even though it has nothing to do with his character. Kirkman, he's a showrunner on Invincible. He told Entertainment Weekly that casting Morgan in this role felt too great not to do, adding Conquest needs a lot of nuance. There's a tremendous amount of personality there, even though he is this giant, powerful brute that's just wrecking things. And I knew Jeffrey can bring that. And Jeffrey Dean Morgan has been known to just play one of the biggest assholes in history. I mean, he was, he played, what's his face? Negan.
Yeah.
And he also played the comedian, which was like an anti-hero in The Watchmen, where he was just a huge dick, but he did it for his version of the betterment of mankind.
Right.
And from what we know, about Conquest, Yoon's redemption may not be so easily won. Conquest is a formidable opponent, and he's incredibly strong, even by Viltrumite standards. So he has his work cut out for him for this last episode. I'm pretty excited. Invincible has they do an amazing job at giving us the best cliffhangers, especially at the end of the season. Like it's almost just like, come on, guys, just make it satisfying for once. But it keeps you at the edge of your seat, and you can't wait for the next season, which is a great business model for them, obviously.
I really love when they do the opening title.
Oh, yeah.
It's always spliced into a conversation.
Yeah. Where it says Invincible. Like if they're saying Invincible in the conversation, it cuts to the main title card.
Yeah. And it's different every time. You don't even know. It's not like a direct, like, after 1 minute, they'll do the title card. It's randomized. I think there was one time where they showed it at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
like at the end of the episode, or at least like 3/4 of the way in or something like that. Yeah, it's pretty great. Anyway, we'll likely talk about the finale next week, so stay tuned for that. And that's going to do it for Geeking Out. Nerd! And Steph.
Yeah.
Here's another edition of Here's What I Would Do.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
All right, Steph, we got a couple of really scandalous ones this week. A little salacious, a little spicy, if I should say so myself.
Scandalous.
This one's from Adrian in Pasadena. Adrian says, "Hey, Joe and Steph, I'm 34, male from Pasadena, and I think I might have just blown up my entire friend group. I've been friends with Jason, 35, male, for over a decade, and he's been married to his wife, Nicole, 32, female, for about 5 years. Well, a few weeks ago, I saw Nicole out at a bar making out with some guy who was definitely not Jason. I debated whether or not to say anything, but after sitting on it for a while, I decided to tell Jason what I saw. He went ballistic, confronted her, and now they're in the middle of a huge fallout. The problem, half of our friend group thinks I should have just stayed out of it, and now I'm getting major side eye whenever we all hang out. I feel like I did the right thing. He deserves to know, right? But now I'm wondering if I should have just kept my mouth shut and let it play out on its own. Am I the asshole for getting involved? Adrian in Pasadena."
No, not the asshole.
Explain.
Because you saw it in action, and not only that, but that's just shady as fuck.
I think the asshole here are your friends who are giving you the side eye.
Yeah. Like, are they all on, what's his name, Jason's side?
Well,
At this point, it's just like, oh, you shouldn't have done that. Now he's going to be like rough, and now we got to pick up all the pieces. Fuck that. I mean, it sucks, but what are you going to do? Now, and then, like, imagine if you didn't say anything, then you're going to be, like, thinking about it all the time, and then you're just going to be, like, resenting her every time you see her.
Yeah.
I would have done the same thing.
Yeah.
I would have told him.
Many of us would.
Yeah.
Would have. There is an element of mind your business, but I don't think that applies here. I mean, this is your friend. Did he say it was his best friend? He's just been friends. Oh, well, he's been friends with Jason for over a decade.
Okay.
And he's been married with her for about 5 years. So half the time you've known Jason, he's been with his wife, Nicole. And you just saw her just macking on some guy.
Macking?
Remember that?
I remember that. I remember when that first came out. I was like, what the hell is macking?
What the fuck is macking?
Macking, you know,
like,
making.
Like mac and cheese?
Making out.
Oh.
So you just, that's what you shortened it to?
Return of the Mac?
Oh, that was a good song. Return on the Mac. There it is.
Yeah, Adrian, I think that you're not the asshole. I just, I wish I was a fly on the wall to kind of see it all play out. But, I mean, you did what you had to do as a friend.
Maybe let things cool off for a while.
Yeah. And if you're getting the side eye from the rest of the friend group, that's kind of on them. Like, why are
they hiding something that they don't want you to know about?
Have they known about this, maybe even? I don't know. Maybe you should ask them for an explanation as to why they might think you're in the wrong here, because I think they would have a hard time explaining that.
Well, and also help out your friend Jason, because now he's going through a rough time.
No, likely a divorce. So
yeah.
All right. Well, Adrian, you're not the asshole here. Put a stamp on that. All right, now we got Vanessa from Huntington Beach. She wrote in, hey, Foos, I'm 29, female from Huntington Beach, and I just found out something about my fiance, Ryan, 31, male, that's making me seriously consider everything. We've been together for 4 years and are planning our wedding for next summer. Last weekend, we were out with some of his old college friends, and after a few drinks, one of them let it slip that Ryan used to hook up with one of the bridesmaids, his friend Jessica, 30, female. I was shocked because he never told me. When I confronted him, he said it was a long time ago and that he didn't think it mattered. But now, I feel weird knowing that one of my bridesmaids is someone he used to sleep with. Am I overreacting for feeling uncomfortable about this, or is this a serious red flag? Vanessa in Huntington Beach. What do you think, Steph?
You are most definitely overreacting if that happened a long time ago. And what's the big deal? It happened a long time ago. Like, if they really thought that there was going to be an issue, they would have told you. Like, hey, oh, yeah, I used to bang him. But I don't know.
Maybe not say it like that. Maybe just say we used to go out.
Yeah.
You know? But yeah, I mean, one of the friends saying that they used to hook up probably wasn't the best presentation of that past. Maybe you should have said they used to go out, but I don't know. I just kind of feel like it would have, it should have come up at some point. No? Like that's not how you want to hear about it. But I guess nobody's perfect.
No. And then like, what are you going to do? You're going to like throw everything away because they used to date?
Do you think...
Right?
Do you think that, let's just say she tells her she can't be a part of the wedding anymore. Is she overreacting even still at that point? I don't know if that's what she's doing. It's not in the email, but...
It sounds like that would be taking it kind of too far.
Oh, yeah?
Like, they've been together for how many years now, right?
It isn't.
4?
4 years.
4 years?
4 years.
So that was a while ago. And it could even be before, well, what was it? College friends?
Yeah, last weekend we were out with some of his old college friends, and after a few drinks, it doesn't say when, I guess in college.
Okay.
If she's 29 and he's 31, it would have been like 10 years prior.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe even then. That's quite a bit of time ago.
Yeah.
Why? Or do you feel like you're overreacting? Do you think that there's something that might happen with them?
Like something's still going on, perhaps?
Right?
I don't know.
Like, this doesn't scream red flag either, because she has like, oh, am I overreacting or is this a red flag? I don't think it's a red flag. They just used to date. And it's just like, yeah, it's upsetting. It could be. It's like, well, what am I going to do? Is I'm going to kick you out of my bridesmaid or bridal party, and I don't want to be your friend anymore because you used to date my now fiance. And what am I going to do? Is like, am I going to, not have the wedding because you guys used to date?
I guess that's blowing it out of proportion, right?
That's what it sounds like. Am I overreacting? A little bit.
Okay.
Why don't you get some deets first? Get some deets.
Like some insect repellent?
No, like some details.
Oh, details.
Details. Yeah.
Okay.
How long ago was it? How long were they dating? Obviously before you started, or like as you were starting to date this guy, you probably asked him about like your relationships. Have you had a long-term relationship? How many people have you dated?
Yeah.
Those are common questions that come up.
Yeah.
But you never ask specific questions about like who, when, where, how long, where do they live? What kind of car do they drive? Okay. That's just like serious, like.
Yeah, ASL.
Stage 5 clinger right there. It's like, okay, calm down.
Okay. I'm letting you kind of take the wheel on this one, Steph, because this seems like a,
Does it make sense what I'm saying?
It does.
Okay.
It does. But, as a female, I just wanted to get your perspective on it, and, let's go with that.
Yeah.
So, you're overreacting, Vanessa. Why don't you take a chill pill there?
Get some deets.
Lady.
Get some details.
All right.
Maybe it'll become like a...
Now, if it turns out that he's hooking up with her even still, or maybe as recent as just before you guys started dating, even then, I don't think that's a big deal even then. Because everybody's had a past.
Right.
As long as he wasn't cheating on you when you guys were together, I think it's okay. I think you need to chill. And, I mean, she's there to support you. She's part of your bridal party. Unless there's something nefarious happening there on the side, I don't know. I mean, it's worth asking.
I need you to find out and report back.
All right. That for next week? Hopefully she...
No, not next week. It's probably, I don't know. Communication between girls sometimes is a little like... It's like, oh, no, I'm busy this weekend. Oh, no, I'm going to have to cancel because I got to take care of our kids.
What?
Vanessa,
just let us know what happens.
Let us know.
Hopefully you go through with the wedding and everything's fine and above board and all that good stuff. So, and if we never hear from you again, well, then we'll just assume the worst. Huh?
No, I was going to say, I would like to be invited to some of these weddings. Ooh, excuse me. So yeah, when and where? Send the invite.
Okay.
I want to know.
You want to meet the bridesmaid too?
No, I'm just there for the drinks. And
oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that's assuming it's an open bar. People don't have open bars as frequently anymore. Fucking things are expensive. BYOB.
Okay.
If it's not an open bar, I don't want to be there. Let's just be clear.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That's
okay.
That's the segment.
Open bars at your weddings, and also invite us if you're going to write about it. I mean, we need to know if this wedding is happening or not, and if it does, you're welcome. Invite us.
Yeah, open bar though.
Mm-hmm.
Open bar.
Mm-hmm.
Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust and the wind, man. Or like the dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
Well, that's what we tell ourselves, isn't it, Boomhauer?
Well, Steph, I think that's going to do it for this week.
Yay.
Oh, God.
What?
Huh?
What?
Nothing. I just wanted to say thanks for listening and all that junk.
And thanks for yelling at me because I didn't know the Mario trivia.
That was mind-blowing.
Yeah.
I wish I would have known that a long time ago.
I don't think we've ever had a proper conversation about Mario in depth. Just like, just randomly. Because we talk about other things in depth. But just not Mario. So you could not gauge my level of knowledge.
Okay.
And so I had to find out how upsetting it was by you yelling at me.
I didn't yell at you.
And then now it's very upsetting.
Oh. All right. Take it easy, Steph.
You're a dick. I'm over it.
All right, good. All right, everybody. Thank you all so very much for listening to the Foo Bar Show. Remember to follow, like, comment on our socials as at Foo Bar Show. That's FOO Bar Show. And listen at FOOBarshow.com or wherever you get your podcasts. And we'll fill it up like a couple of booze. I've been Josie.
And I'm Steph.
Signing off saying, don't be a dick!
Fuck, man. Thank you, guys.
Here comes my son, little Matthew. Here comes my son, I love him. He's 7. Little fuckers, it's not as good as Meet the Parents. Little fuckers, Olive Garden. When you're here, you know your fucking family. Next. What happened to Uncle Cracker? What happened to Uncle Cracker? Where did he go? I miss him. Hope he's alright. I found a sword in a dumpster. My girlfriend won't let me keep it. I dumped her. Charlie Chaplin. Yep. Charlie Chaplin. He had a tiny little mustache. Charlie Chaplin. I wanna fish at the circus. When I got home, I noticed it died.
That's it.